This is called The Wrong Boy, and it's about body exclusivity and the power toys has on kids as they're growing up. I've got a daughter, she's 10, and I worry about this sort of thing, and my son's 14. I worry about it. So, The Wrong Boy. They created a monster in twin set and pearls, the blonde 50s bombshell, straight hair, sometimes curls, a machine of influence, and the world did applaud her, but the small plastic toy led to eating disorders. I mean, could we ever have suspected all along that this Germanic-inspired doll could go so wrong? It was 9 years since the nation had cleared the obsession one man had with that perfect creation. So this American icon taught girls to have no fears, to reach for the sky. I mean, she had 180 careers, but the cancer of pressure grew year on year, a slave to her mind, mirrors and body dysmorphia, to soften her look. From teen to aspiration, they made her a boyfriend, another form of adoration. Perfect physique, tall tan, designed by Pen. Ken was très bon, or in Francais, chic Ken. Now, chic Ken could have held the torch for all women who didn't fit in the Barbie medium. He should have used his time wisely and asked her to eat, and she shouldn't be concerned about being so neat. I mean, Ken looked at himself and he thought, yeah, hero, pretty groovy. Yeah, his life was far from a teen beach movie, though. Action men stood by helplessly and found it alarming, and he forgot she was back in the toy box, self-harming. But the longer he stayed, the longer she thought if she put on weight, he would be so distraught. But Chic Ken never saw this as tragic and failed to notice his true love slicing off plastic. Forced sickness then started just after each meal, all done in private, and it was no big deal. So the little weight she had dropped off her small frame as Chic Ken ignored. His love was in pain. The scars on places that he couldn't see was a cry from her to say, just please notice me. Done with the scalpel to ease the release of pressure that built up from years of passive abuse. So Chic Ken should have turned his eyes from his abs towards her and Cindy, who thought they were drab, and said to them, don't live your lives for just me. I mean, you're gorgeous and strong and simply lovely, and your heart is pure and your eyes are true. No man worth his salt would judge size against you. I mean, you are amazing, 8, 12 or 20. Just love yourself more and your heart will be plenty. What Barbie should have done is ditch model Ken and gone out with Hawkeye, best of all action men, imperfect with scars, tattoos, but a fine military man. He would never let her go with his special grip hands. Alas, 57 years had passed for Chic Ken to see. He is now ex. Get help with body inclusivity. So karma, they took him off to dissect. As boys with disorders was less than perfect. I mean, Mattel's profits could cope fine with girls having issues, but our boys must be gods and no tears and no tissues. So are we okay to ignore the years of abuse towards kids who are damaged by a plastic excuse? So as a dad, I have a declaration to make. So your kids don't need Snapchat or plastic or cake. Just read to them, draw with them, walk, talk and listen, because their hearts will grow stronger and their eyes will always glisten. Cheers.